Here, biblical success coach. I help entrepreneurs achieve quantum leaps biblically. And today we're going to be going through this daily wisdom portion where we are, for 10, 15 minutes, going to look at some wisdom principles that you can apply into your life. In 2023, we have set down as the year of quantum leaps, achieving the most miraculous, huge things without much apparent effort. So today, we're going to talk about when you finally break through what's called that terror barrier. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, like this, share this, subscribe to our YouTube. We do these Monday through Friday, and I hope this message blesses you. But I wanted to give some hope today. This is January 12th as I'm going through this right now. And I am sure by now, if you're living at all, you've gone through some challenges in relation to your goals by this time. It's kind of an interesting year. I think every year's got its own theme. There's some years, it's like New Year comes, you just run out of the gates. There's other years, though, when New Year's comes and it's kind of like this, oh my gosh, did the New Year just come? It's like, where did it happen? Like, oh, wow. And there's a lot of feeling of overwhelm and challenge and trial and setbacks and all these different types of things. And at least for me, I wonder if you feel that way. That's how this year has felt. This year's been tremendously, tremendously challenging, if I will be very real with you. It's felt like months, which is but when I look at the calendar, it's actually only been days. And the reason why, good morning, Sam, great to see you. The reason why is this year, whenever you declare something huge, whenever you declare a major goal, in fact, in Genesis, it basically, if you look at the principles and the patterns of it, disruption always follows intention, as Myron Golden says. Disruption always follows intention. So it's very normal when you're setting major goals for there to be major challenge. And man, it pummels you and it challenges you and it puts you down. And it's like, when is this going to let up? But I just want to give you a little bit of hope today. Because with everything, it says in Ecclesiastes, there is a season. All right, there's a time to weep. There's a time to rejoice. But I just want to give you a little bit of glimmer of hope today, because why are we doing all this? If it's so challenging, why are we doing all this? Ever felt that way before? You're like, man, why don't I just do nothing? And it seems like everyone else is just chilling. And the reason why is you know that you have a call on your life. You know that you have a mission on your life. You know there's a dream that is in your life, and you've chosen to go the path less taken. You've chosen to be different. You've chosen to be the black sheep. You've chosen to be the lone nut. And it's the better path. Because at the end of the day, this is what starts to happen. You see, what starts to happen is you set a major, major goal. You know, the biggest battle that we're facing is we're really facing, besides spiritual battles, we're facing mind battles. You're facing your old you. Your results that you've had in your business, your results you've had in your life are simply a byproduct of the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions that lead to the results that you've had before. So if you want to make more money this year, for example, you've set a goal to double your money, 5x your money, 10x your money. What happens is this: as you set that goal, you set those intentions, you're moving out towards that direction. What's happening is you are dealing with the worst enemy of them all, yourself. You're dealing with what we call your old paradigms, your old set of habits and beliefs, your old set of self-image, your old set of everything. And as you're going towards this new dream, this new goal, what you're looking at every single day are the ghosts. Yes, that's what I said, a ghost, because when you make a decision, you are looking at a new you. So what happens is every single day, that ghost kind of hangs on a little bit, doesn't it? It's kind of on your shoulder. It kind of wants to bring you back. We call this the terror barrier. The terror barrier is that wall that you always hit whenever you're going towards and you're leaping towards a goal that you truly, truly want. And what happens is you have a new thought, you have a new emotion, you have a new action, you hit that terror barrier, slam, you're floored. You get that rejection. That plan doesn't set through. Your family starts getting on your case. They don't believe in your dream. You start getting depressed. And you're like, oh my gosh, all right. Then you get remotivated again, don't you? You look at your dream, you look at your aspiration, you go again, and then wham, you hit it once again. Same cycle goes through. You're like, oh my gosh, let's go. You pick yourself up and you keep on going. But there comes a day when one day you do this one more time. Where one day you wake up and you feel just a little bit different. Now everything around you is the same bed. You wake up at the same time. You drink the same tea. You brush your teeth the same way. Everything else is the same, except something just feels a little different. You're a little bit more optimistic. You have a little bit more certainty on this day. You have a little bit more clarity on this day. You just have this nudge in you called faith, where you're like, I just know that things are going to happen in a great way. There's an expectation. And what happens is you wake up and you're like, the ghost of the past, it's not nagging at you anymore. You're like, wow, I feel lighter, I feel more vibrant, feel good. It's like you've been training. You know those people that put ankle weights on? It's like you've been walking around with ankle weights for a long, long time, and one day you just decided to take them off. I was a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't know if you guys are anime watchers. If you haven't, probably don't know what I'm talking about, but they have these ankle weights and they train, and you know. But it's like you took them off and you're like, I feel light. I feel ready. And you move towards the goal again. You look at that terror bear that was there before. Awesome. I see my friends that are anime watchers. And this time you breeze past that thing that hit you before, that old habit, that old hurt, that old hang up, that old thing that always took you down, that negative self-talk, that negative situation. And you just breeze right through it. And all of a sudden you have this renewed clarity. My friend, this is the day when you experience freedom. This is the day when you finally break through that terror barrier. What was really happening is you have successfully rewired your subconscious mind so that it's working for you in this new direction rather than against you. And what happens is it is easy now to move rather than hard. And everything starts to flow with you. You start to prosper. You start to move gains, and everything starts to get clarified. If you like that feeling in your life, if that sounds great to you, put a 1 in the chat. Because that's what I want, right? Why are we doing all this? So that we can become the person that we've never been before, to achieve the things that we so desire, to make the impact that we so desire, to have that quantum leap, right? Let's go. Now, I'll share with you this, just personal story, this goal. We've set major goals as we're speaking right now, right, Diane? Right, Elza? Right, Annette? We've set major goals. We have major goals within our online health and wellness business. We've set major goals with being a first-time author. We've set major goals in scaling outside all over the place. You should see my office. It's kind of like a madman thing, you know? There's so many things. We've set a goal. We have a house that we're closing on, and you have your own goals as well too. But for the first 11 days of January, it's been challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge to keep on coming. But you know what was so great? It's just the other day I woke up and it's like all the plans, they aligned. It's like, have you had one of those epiphany moments? It's like ding, 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 right, Stacey? It's like so many things that have gone down. It's like, I see it, I get it, it makes sense. Let's go. And it's like things are now coherent. That day does come. Let me give you a physiological reason for this. I think if you understand spiritually, psychologically, physiologically how your body works, how your mind works, then you'll grow in awareness and you'll grow in confidence, okay? This is what happens. I'll just talk to you how the brain works. Yeah, it's called freedom. You know what it is? Your brain neurons, okay? Your brain is made of neurons, okay? Neurons, these little brain cells. And these brain cells, the brain is simply an electrical unit, and it helps you to do everything that's in your body. It's amazing, right? The mind is not the brain, but the brain is the electrical switching station, as Napoleon Hill says, about how the mind actually works, okay? But neurons are needed, and it fires electrical pulses to be able to simulate each other. And there's a saying that Joe Dispenza says is that neurons that fire together wire together. So if you really think about how your brain works, it's kind of like you have these old circuitry and they've been wired a certain way. And that old circuitry is leading you to the current result that you want to be able to break through. And I hope that makes sense. Okay. Trying to take complex physiology and try to make it simple. Okay. So what happens is this: you set a new goal, you set a new intention, and it's like you went haywire in your circuitry, right? It's like, wow, all types of craziness is going on. It's like you got wires all over the place. Have you ever seen a house being built? It's like you got wires laying all over the place, and it's not coherent, it's not organized, it's not together. But what happens is, as you continue to focus on the new intention, the new goal, the new dream, the wires start to attach with each other. The circuitry starts to attach in a different way. And in the beginning, as you're attaching the circuitry, like if you've ever done any of these electrical things before, it's not like the light will just turn on automatically, right? When you attach the circuitry with each other, we have to do one circuit here, one circuit there, one tie here. That's one neuron here, one neuron there, one neuron here, one connection, one other brain connection. It's like boom, 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 boom. And finally, there's that one moment when that final circuit gets in place and let there be light, and there was. You've rewired the new circuitry the new way. You've rewired your neurons so that fires together again, and boom, your thinking gets organized. And different thinking leads to different emotions leads to different actions leads to different results. And then it's up to you to just continue to take that aggressive action. That's what I want for each and every single one of you. Because when you start to get there, that's when quantum leaps start to happen. You see things differently than you've ever seen before. So I just want to share a message today. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is literally the new rewired mind. Keep it up. Keep it up. If it's been challenging, don't let the challenge go to waste. It's been tough, don't let it go to waste. There's a dream, there's a call in your heart, there's a reason that it's there. And how sad would it be if you let go of that right now? All right, everyone. Hey, if this encouraged you, I'd love to hear your thoughts below. I'd love to comment below and see what you think about these concepts. But if it did encourage you, share this with someone, tag someone that you think that can benefit from this, and also subscribe to our YouTube. We throw these and all of our other replays of these along as well too. We do these daily Monday through Friday live, and for those that are on replay, great to see you as well too. Hope this encouraged you. Other than that, cheers to your quantum leaps. We'll see you guys on soon. Have a blessed day.